All right, guys, I'm going to review the six trig functions of an angle on a right triangle. Remember your Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and b are your legs, c is your hypotenuse. Okay, theta is your angle. The sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. Cotangent is adjacent over opposite. And secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. So we're going to find the six trig functions from a right triangle. All right, make sure you pay attention to where your angle is. So if this angle is theta, this side is the opposite. This is adjacent, and always, of course, the longest side is your hypotenuse. So we're going to find the sine of theta. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so that's going to be 5 over 13. Cosine of theta is going to be adjacent over hypotenuse, so it's going to be 12 over 13. Tangent is going to be opposite over adjacent, so 5 over 12. And then we're going to do the reciprocal functions. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so it is hypotenuse over opposite, so 13 over 5. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so it is hypotenuse over adjacent, so it is 13 over 12. And cotangent is the opposite or the reciprocal of tangent, so it's going to be adjacent over opposite. So 12 over 5. Excuse me. All right. Well, that was an example that I gave you all three sides. So if I give you a triangle, a right triangle, and I give you only two sides, we're going to have to find the missing side using our Pythagorean theorem. So we know that 7 squared is 3 squared plus b squared. That's our unknown side. So 49 equals 9 plus b squared. Subtract 9. 40 is b squared. We want b, not b squared, so we're going to square root. All right, now remember that all your radicals must be in simplest form. 40 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. So I can take out a 2. So 2 root 10 is my missing side. So this side is 2 square root 10. All right. Show very well. All right, so the missing side is 2 root 10. All right, make sure you pay attention to your angle. My angle is up here. So this is my opposite side. This is my adjacent side. And, of course, this is my hypotenuse. All right, so we're going to find sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so 2 root 10 over 7. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so adjacent over hypotenuse, 3 over 7. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, so 2 root 10 over 3. All right, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so it's going to be hypotenuse over opposite, so 7 over 2 root 10. Remember, we never leave a radical in the denominator, so we're going to multiply by roots 10 over roots 10. So we're going to get 7 roots 10 over 20. All right, secant is going to be the reciprocal of cosine, so hypotenuse over adjacent, so 7 over 3. And the last one is going to be cotangent, which is going to be adjacent over opposite, so 3 over 2 roots 10. And again, we never leave a radical in the denominator, so roots 10 over root 10, so 3 roots 10 over 20. All right, and there is your review of how to find six trig functions of a right triangle.